Comey just got whacked by Trey Gowdy. Congressman sends nasty surprise to his doorstep, by Rebecca DeCirio, Politics U.S. News for MadWorldNews.com. Former FBI Director James Comey is wishing that he had never gotten out of bed today. Comey, who allegedly led the cabal of deep state rats to set up President Donald Trump in a bogus investigation, just got whacked by Representative Trey Gowdy. Crooked Comey thought he was too smart to be caught red-handed, but his phony good guy, quote, image won't help him anymore. Gowdy sent a nasty surprise right to Comey's doorstep that he never saw coming. James Comey will be the first major player in the deep state cabal to fall. This all came to a head after thousands of text messages between Comey's top counterintel agent Peter Strzok were sent to Capitol Hill yesterday, and what they uncover points straight to Comey. Remember, FBI agent Peter Strzok is Comey's pet. Comey assigned Strzok to be the lead investigator on Hillary Clinton's email scandal, and Strzok was appointed to be the top FBI agent investigating the so-called Trump-Russia collusion case. That placed Strzok with a ton of power, and it means that Comey trusted Strzok to do his bidding. Now, uncovered text messages between Strzok and his mistress, FBI lawyer Lisa Page, have incriminated Comey in a big way. The Hill reports former Attorney General Loretta Lynch knew well in advance of FBI Director James Comey's 2016 press conference that he would recommend against charging Hillary Clinton, according to information turned over to the Senate Homeland Security Committee on Friday. The revelation was included in the 384 pages of text messages exchanged between FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, and it significantly diminishes the credibility of Lynch's earlier commitment to accept Comey's recommendation, a commitment she made under the pretense that the two were not coordinating with each other. Josh Hall's tweet here. It gets worse, though. After Trump's victory, the secret society exchanged text messages and met to discuss the, quote, next step. Trey Gowdy even reviewed texts that suggested no text messages about this. James Comey had the FBI operating as a criminal agency, hashtag deep state, hashtag release the memo. However, it gets worse. Comey and Lynch reportedly knew that Hillary Clinton would never face charges even before the FBI conducted its 3-hour interview with Hillary, which was supposedly meant to gather more information on her mishandling of classified information. On July 1st, 2016, as the Lynch announcement became public, Page texted Strzok, and yeah, it's a real profile in courage since she knows no charges will be brought. What? Yes, you read that right. Page was telling Comey's top investigator, Strzok, who is in charge of the Clinton's email scandal, that Lynch knows no charges will be brought against Hillary Clinton. Then Strzok and Page, Comey's FBI pets, obviously started an illegal investigation into Donald Trump right after he got the nomination. This illegal investigation is called the Trump-Russia, quote, collusion case, which turned into a huge deal after Comey recommended a special counsel be appointed. Oh, Comey thought he was so smart. The text messages seem to indicate that some agents within the FBI were making investigatory decisions based on Trump's ascendancy in the Republican field of presidential candidates. After Ted Cruz dropped out of the presidential race, Comey's insider rats colluded to stop Donald Trump from winning the election by letting Hillary go free. On May 4, 2016, Strzok and Page had the following text message exchange, as reported by the Washington Examiner. Page, a holy crap, Cruz just dropped out of the race, and holy crap, Cruz. It's going to be a Clinton-Trump race. Unbelievable. Strzok, what? Page, you heard it right, my friend. Strzok, I saw Trump won, figured it would be a bit. Now the pressure really starts to finish. MYE. I don't know what that means. Page, it sure does. We need to talk about follow-up. Call tomorrow. MYE mid-year exam. Okay, now I understand. And was the FBI case name for the Clinton email investigation. Oh, so that was the mid-year exam was supposedly stood for the Clinton email investigation. These two deep state rats, Strzok and Page, are just minor players. That's true. Their boss, Crooked Comey, was orchestrating this conspiracy to let Hillary Clinton go free and to then make sure Trump would be wrongly incriminated in the bogus Trump-Russia collusion case. President Trump knew Comey perjured himself back in September, and he tweeted, wow, looks like James Comey exonerated Hillary Clinton long before the investigation was over, and so much more, a rigged system. The Strzok Page text messages point straight to Comey. He was their boss, and the buck stopped with him at the FBI. Now Trey Gowdy is livid. Comey lied under oath numerous times to Gowdy and other House Intel Committee members, and his time is up. Gowdy appeared on Fox and Friends early Tuesday morning where he dropped the bomb on Comey, saying, I want Comey back under oath. He's the central figure whether to exonerate Hillary Clinton, and I've litigated that issue with him 3 times before. Look, he knows, but by now he has no choice but to go back on the record. Yeah, we saw that Gowdy when you first questioned him under oath and what he got away with. He's still walking free and making books now. Yes, Gowdy is talking about a subpoena, and obviously Comey got that subpoena early this morning. Well, that's a plus, but let's see what happens. That nasty surprise at his doorstep probably sent Crooked Comey's blood pressure through the roof since Comey was fired by the FBI. Gowdy must subpoena him. He can't take the gamble that he'll show up on his own. Yeah, right. Let's see what happens.
Well, we need to know a couple of things. Number one, we need to know how the world's premier law enforcement agency managed to lose 5 months worth of texts. And what's also troubling is in the text we do have, they're discussing how to avoid texts being captured and secured. So what's missing is important, but also what's there is important. It is manifest bias, not just against Trump, but against his kids, against his business interests. There's a text where they hope the Trump hotel fails. That is a level of bias that you rarely see and you never see from law enforcement officers. What's also troubling to me is this text that Johnny Radcliffe found last night about this secret society. Now, I have no clue what that means because that was not the phraseology I used, but it's the day after the election, and it's the same 2 people that were discussing a little bit later in the text the damage they had done with the Clinton investigation and how they could, quote, fix it and make it right. That is a level of bias that is stunning among law enforcement officers.
Congressman Ron Johnson, and I know you had a chance to see and hear what just came out of this radio interview with a local radio station. He read off one of the text messages that he says that he has uncovered between the 2 FBI agents, and we don't have an exact verbatim, but we do know what he read off that he found, and that is Strzok typing, quote, you and I both know the odds are nothing. If I thought it was likely, I'd be there, no question. I hesitate in part because my gut sense and concern is there's no big there. What does that tell you?
It tells me 2 things. Number one, actually it tells me 3 things. Kudos to Senator Johnson for getting this information. Secondarily, it tells me that one of the lead counterintelligence agents in the country doesn't think there's anything there. But Sandra, what really disappoints me the most is he has no interest in participating in an investigation that might clear Donald Trump. His only interest is if there's, quote, something there so he can then fix what he did with the Hillary Clinton email investigation. I don't know a cop that is not equally interested in clearing the innocent as they are getting the bad guys. So for him to only be interested if there's, quote, something there where he can get the president is stunning for an FBI agent to admit.
Can you weigh in on the timing of that tweet that Ron Johnson read off? The text is from May 19th, 2017. This is 2 days, Congressman, after Robert Mueller was appointed special counsel.
Yeah, it's not good, and it's also in that same time period where we're missing 5 months worth of text. So God only knows what else was said. Yeah, that's a really important time period. Sessions has recused himself. Bob Mueller is coming on board, and I happen to like him. I respect him. I think he's going to do a good job. But if he's picking guys like Peter Strzok and Lisa Page to be on his team, and they're only interested in being on the team if they can, quote, get the president, they have no interest in clearing him, then he had some hiring failures of epic proportion.
That's where you lost me, Gowdy. When you talk about Robert Mueller, that he's good and this and that, that's where you lost me. And I don't know about Gowdy. I'm still questioning it. James Comey has been spending his time lecturing Americans on ethics and morals via Twitter since he was fired. Now, he is exposed as one of the biggest unethical deep state rats, but crooked Comey has nowhere left to hide. Americans will remember him just as we remember Benedict Arnold, an arrogantly entitled traitor who chose the dark side and ended up an utter disgrace to his nation. And let's not forget Loretta Lynch. Let's not forget the key player who pushed Comey to exonerate Hillary Clinton. Let's not forget about the head honchos there. You get what I'm saying. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.